Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So I assume till now you have learned about HTML and you know how the basics of HTML work. So it's time to jump into HTML injection attacks and understand how you can find a HTML injection in any target website. Before that, let's understand what exactly is HTML injection. So it is a type of vulnerability which occurs in web application that allows users to insert HTML code via specific parameters, which we also called as entry points or injection points. Always remember, HTML injection can only be exploited with the help of social engineering attacks. That basically means we are going to trick valid users of the application to fall for our HTML injected web page so that they give their credentials into our fake login forms or our malicious websites so that we capture their cookies and credentials. Alright, so now we understand how an HTML injection attack works and how are we going to benefit from this type of attacks. Remember, again, this attack only works with the help of social engineering, in which you have to make the victim come and click on your specific links and you assume that he is going to fall for your attack. So let's see a normal search template over here. So this is a very simple code from a target website, wherein here you can see HTML starts, HTML close. Here are the results that match your query for anything that you search onto any target website. So let's say you search for a product, that is computer, on Amazon. This is how the output is going to look like, which will give you some results. So let's say result A and result B. Now the attacker is going to input a query into that search box, and you can see this is the query which looks like a h2 tag special offer, and there is a href in the background, which basically means that it is going to redirect on the attacker dot site, which is a malicious link. So when the attacker is going to put this link into the search button, and it interprets this and gets executed, and if the victim clicks onto that special offer, he will get redirected to the attacker controlled domain. Now when the attacker will actually input his query, then how this will look like, you can see the code over here. The attacker input query which redirects to the malicious site. As you can see, here are the search results that match your query. There's a special offer and the href is to the attacker's website. And when the poor victim will click onto this special offer, he may get redirected to the clone of Amazon, let's say, if it is vulnerable, and will end up logging in or doing some sensitive actions which can compromise his integrity or confidentiality. So it is the practical time, and let's see how you can demonstrate this type of attack. And here we are going to see a practical demonstration of HTML injection onto a lab website, which is testphp.vulnweb.com. So once you come onto this particular website, you can see here onto the left hand side, there's a search button, and when you hit go, you will be able to search anything that you type over here. So for example, let's say I type testing for HTML injection and hit go. You can see it is getting reflected over here, and there is nothing fancy. It is just simply getting reflected. Now what if I copy a code which is a HTML code of image source, as you can see over here? And what is the source? The source is from the attacker controlled website. As you can see, for demonstration, I have put srsecure.xyz, and into uploads directory I have uploaded an image which is hacktify.png. So let me just copy this, go here and paste it over here and hit go. So let's see what happens. You can see the HTML code is successfully executed and the image is successfully loaded over here, which should not have happened. Now, as you can see, it says your website is hacked by Hacktify and kindly go to evil.com. Similarly, I have created one more HTML code. So let's copy this and put it over here. So what's into this? You can see there is an input type button. So obviously we are going to get a button, and we have given on click, which basically means when the button is clicked, location.href, which means redirect to evil.com and print the button value to log into new website. So the victim will get tricked over here and he will think like the button is for the link to the new website, and once he clicks on it, he's going to get redirected onto the attacker controlled website, as you can see over here. And there can be an exact replica onto the attacker's controlled domain or website, through which the victim will not know that he or she has been redirected to a fake attacker controlled website. Now you can see there is a button which says login to the new website. So I'm going to click on this and you can see we have redirected to evil.com because that is what we wrote into our code. Now you can do a lot of tweaking with this code. As you can see over here, I have tried to change the style in which I have given the height and the width as well as I'm giving a color. Why? You can just do this little bit of changes and tweaks according to the website template, so the victim gets tricked in clicking that particular button. So here I have choose the color green. You can choose any color you want according to the website. As you can see, everything, all the links over here are into blue. You can choose this blue as well. So the victim gets tricked into clicking the particular button that we have created. As you can see, we have also increased the size for the button. Now it says log into the new website, and when I click it, I will again get redirected onto the attacker's control website. So this was a very basic example or demonstration for HTML injection attacks. You can follow the POC and try to identify the similar kind of entry points or injection points into any target website to find HTML injection. One more thing I would like to share is, in many cases, whenever you try to sign up onto any target website at that particular point of time, when you give your name, the first name and the last name, there also you can try to input the HTML tags. And you must have noticed that you get an email verification link, or let's say you get a template message which says, "Hi Rohit, welcome on XYZ website." At that particular time, with those first name, last name fields, if you give HTML tags and you see there is a HTML tag getting executed into the email that you have received, is also a indication of a HTML injection. A valid vulnerability may exist onto that target web application. So I hope you guys understood this. We are going to see a HTML injection onto a live website. So as you already know what is HTML injection, we are going to insert our HTML tags into any injection point onto the target web application. And if the web application interprets or executes our tags, then it is vulnerable to the HTML injection attack. As you can see over here, the tags that I have written is the h1 tag, the heading 1 tag, in which I have written Rohit as a heading and heading tag closed. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go onto a website, which is onlinelearningharvard.edu, as you can see over here, and there is a search box over here. so which is considered as my entry point. As you can see, I'm not able to find any results over here, so I'm going to change the h1 tag to, let's say, h2 tag and hit enter. Let's see if it is getting executed or not, and yes, it got executed. Now if I change the tags and if I see if anything changes into the search query, let's see this, and you can see it got changed, which means the target web application is actually interpreting and executing whatever has been given as a query, which indicates that this is vulnerable to HTML injection. As you can see, when I used H2, H3, H4, it kept on changing the search query that I am hitting into the search box. Alright, so I have created an image over here, as you can see, and I have hosted this onto the target website, which is my website, and I'm going to give the path of that particular image into the entry point, which is over here. So I'm going to give this and I'm going to search for it, and I will see if this Harvard University website is able to load the particular image that I have hosted onto my website. And if it loads it, then this is vulnerable to HTML injection. Now, if you remember, for this we use the image source tags. So you can see over here, I have used the image source tags, which you can see over here. The entry point or the injection point is keywords equals to. And what is the keyword that has been searched for? It is image source equals to srsecure.xyz/upload/hacktify.png, and the successful image is getting loaded over here. So this indicates the website is vulnerable to HTML injection. And now, if this particular URL is being shared with anyone, they may come across this web page and they will think like, all right, this website is down, and they may get tricked in going to evil.com. And if they go onto that particular evil.com and submit their credentials, then it will compromise their confidentiality and integrity. So I have pasted the link over here, which we are trying to load. So this is because it is getting loaded over here, and this is how it looks like. So I hope you guys understood this. Thank you.